MTN is a South African company, raking millions from Africa. They are killing our people in South Africa. I want to call you Ugandans to raise up against any South African here, whether legal or illegal.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you for watching Ruchi Media. My name is Ruchi and the East African. Please subscribe to the channel as we do roll this. Now today we are talking of MTN. Yesterday MTN had what we call disruption in its service, and the MP of Mbale, John Musasila, came out to say that please we should also start a movement of anti-South Africans, starting from the businesses that they own in Uganda, from MTN, Stabic Bank, Dstv, and all the businesses that all are owned by South Africans, to move to really vacate Uganda as the South Africans are doing their side. And for me, I'm like, okay, if this is happening, can't we dig deeper into this, and what does MTN really have for us? Let's first look at MTN itself. The biggest shareholder in Uganda is a Ugandan, Charles Mbide. He has 895.56 million shares. That is a Ugandan. But MTN is worthy, or what we call market capitalization. It is worthy 9.53 trillion. 9.53 trillion. When you go to the total assets, see it is around 55.36 trillion Ugandan shillings. And MTN 2025 last year was the biggest taxpayer in Uganda, with a total of 3.6 trillion Ugandan shillings. I mean, it was the biggest taxpayer with 3.60 trillion Ugandan shillings, and they made a profit of 678.8 billion. Now, when we say we want MTN out, does it make an economic sense in an economic perspective? We might want South Africans to go, like the way what they are doing to us is not right, but are we not risking our lives because of emotions if we go by that? Yesterday MTN came out to say this. MTN had an interruption where people thought MTN has also gone off, following a major power outrage at one of our data service earlier today. A segment of our customers experienced disruption in voice, data, and mobile services. Service restoration is underway, and our technical team are working to restore all the affected service as quickly as possible. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for being patient and understanding. This also went with the Stabic Bank. It also had an interruption, and they said we are restoring our services after a temporary disruption. These are all South African companies based in Uganda. They had a glitch of network services that we are chasing South African businesses out of Uganda. Yes, we might tackle the individuals that are doing small businesses, but again, when it comes to the major businesses, we can risk life when we say we are tackling, we are ganging ourselves against a Stanbic Bank, against MTN, against DSTV. We would cripple economically if we tamper such. This follows a Ugandan MOP who really had this to say.
I don't need permission in Uganda. MTN is a South African company, raking millions from Africa. They are killing our people in South Africa. I want to call you Ugandans to raise up against any South African here, whether legal or illegal. We want to say this installation here, we have never segregated them. But I think South Africans are used to violence. And if they are used to violence, we will give them the same in equal measure. I'm not stopping the work here. I'm simply picketing. And you journalists and the Ugandans come up against any South African. This is their installation. Any South African, we ask them to leave this country. We ask them to leave this country. Or else we can give the equal measure. Stanbic Bank is their bank. We can go there together. Stanbic Bank, they are getting from Ugandans, from fellow Africans, and really treating us in that way. This one is their bank. This one here is their bank. Without any fear of interference and arrest, I'm making what we call a picket. This bank here gives profits to the government of South Africa. I pity President Cyril Ramaphosa, who is a father-in-law to this country. But the pressure he has gone through is very bad. We can't treat fellow Africans, black Africans, the way they are doing. If there is any South African here, let them leave. And I want to incite you, Uganda, in a clean way, humble way. We know they are investors. Let them leave. We can employ Ugandans in their own installation. But we will not sit back simply when they are killing. Nasima Ronald is dead, killed in South Africa from my home. And we cannot just simply. The Ugandans who are here, please listen to me. South Africa,
that is John Musila, MP of Bubulo East. That is in Mbale. He also goes on further to say that Nigerians have done it, Ghanaians have done it. Why not we Ugandans? Why can't we start this movement? He goes on to say this.
Dstv is there. Yes, we can go there. If you can cross over. The other institution of the South Africans is Dstv. Without blocking their work, we want to say, please publish to the nation the killing, the Afrophobia these people have. If there is anyone who is South African, black here, not only here in Mbala, I know they are not there, but we are trying to demonstrate that they should leave the country. I want to incite Uganda against the South Africans who are killing our people. Our only son in my constituency, Ronald Nasima, was killed in South Africa and thrown in the sewer. Imagine, there is no law which says that an illegal immigrant is supposed to be killed. Ugandans come up against their installations. We are not saying they should vacate. We are saying any South African working in this installation should leave. Let them go back to their country. They can reap profits from here. We can employ for them. We can give them employment by Uganda to run their institution. DSTV, GoTV, Stanbic Bank, Standard Chartered, MTN. Let them go. Let them go. Because while they are killing our people in South Africa, these ones are enjoying the airs and the good climate of Uganda. No. I want to incite all of you to tell them in a humble way, let them leave this country. Let them leave this country. Because they can't kill us. Let us do it like in Nigeria and Ghana. I'm here without blocking anyone. And because I know these are younger people employed by this institution.
Now that is an MP, John Musila opinion. You can give me your feedback or your opinions or comments in that comment section, please. Will it be right for Uganda to do such a movement financially? Can we thrive when we say that we are really chasing South African businesses out of Uganda? Because I told you just about MTN being one of the, in fact, the biggest taxpayer in Uganda. Is it right to have such a movement economically, or it will make us economically crippling? In another news anyways, UK has joined Uganda in what we call infrastructure, energy and agriculture agreement with the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as part of the push to described by British officials as a shift from providing aid to making investments. You get? So UK is shifting from just giving us aid. It is saying now we want to invest in you. Baroness Champman, the UK's Minister for Africa and International Development, announced the deal during the 2-day visit that concluded a groundbreaking ceremony for the major power project in this western town of Mbarara. Constructions have begun on Amali Power Transmission Project, which will upgrade 4 high-voltage substations on Uganda's national grid. So, UK people are saying, please, we are really shifting and we want to better Uganda in that manner. Instead of giving them just aid, let us do what we call investment in Uganda. Anyways, that is it from today or from me. See you when you see me. Endeavor to subscribe to the channel and don't skip the ad. So, bigger blessing to you from everywhere you are. People from South Africa, I see you. People from Zimbabwe, Namibia, Nigeria. My people from UK, London, where Kasuku is, and of course the US people. Shout out to you. I want to say Koreans, annyeonghaseyo, and everyone from every part of this country. See you when you see me. Bye bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.